What is going on, everyone? It is I, your friendly neighbor Fire Bunyan here, back for another video. And today's video, my friends, is another top 5 video, and I love doing top 5s videos as usual. And in this video, we're going to go over the top 5 camos slash wraps in Fortnite. Now, if you don't know what wraps are, they are a cosmetic item that you can literally customize your weapons, vehicles, explosives and that. Anything that shoots like pellets, bullets and rockets, they're the only ones that you can use to like customize your weapons and that. And you can see it from this gameplay, like with my rocket launcher, I've got like the Durburger camo, I've got like my shotgun with the St. Paddy's Day camo, you name those ones. So in this video, we're going to go over those particular camos slash wraps. Now, it doesn't matter what you call them, but I prefer them to call them camos because you may be used to with me doing like Call of Duty videos back in the day. But Fortnite decided to call them wraps because they didn't want to like copyright everything else. So in this video, we're going to go over those particular camos that I really love using in my games. And I could make a part 2 to this though, because there's been so many wraps slash camos in this game that I couldn't make like one video into it. So I could possibly make a part 2 to it, and if you want me to do that, then a like rating is always appreciated because it shows me that you want to see more from me, and hopefully I could do more like that. But anyways guys, let's get into the top 5 camos slash wraps in Fortnite. So coming in at the number 5 spot, now this is the lowest ranking one, and it's going to be the hot and cold camo. Now the hot and cold camo kind of represents like the hot and cold type of game mode that if you played like hot and cold games, this is the particular camo for you. But apparently what the hot and cold camo looks like is basically like red and purplish for warm and blue for cold. And it kind of gives off that vibe where you literally just use any particular weapon that the barrel or the barrel of it kind of gets hot at the end. So it kind of represents that feeling when using this camo. But it's the lowest ranking one though, because it doesn't really have that much design towards it. But it kind of just shows that vibe that if there like is any particular part of the weapon that gets cold or hot, it kind of shows off that vibe really. So it kind of gives me that vibe, and I think it looks pretty awesome though, kind of give off that red and bluish color type of theme. But anyways guys, the hot and cold camo or wrap comes in at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the hearts. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, hearts kind of represents the gang heists during the getaway mode. Now, for this one, it's basically like just the hearts. If you like playing like cards, poker, and all that, you get like 4 different variants of this camo slash wrap. And I really do like this one though, and it does come in 4 different variants. And basically what it is I do like the whole aspects of like shading, the whole aspect of it. So if you like see the end of the gun and the very end of it, it kind of gives off that shady vibe towards it. And I really do like this one because it kind of shows off that it has a very good vibe. Like, you have so much potential with this one, and you can get it as like diamonds, clubs and spades and that. But I think the hearts one is the most outstanding one of them all. But I really do like it indeed. But anyways guys, the hearts camo comes in at the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the Lucky Camo. Now, the Lucky Camo came out on St. Paddy's Day, and I think this one looks super awesome because it has like the shamrock design, and it has like that same pattern towards the weapon. And I think overall it looks pretty decent of its design and the shamrocks and inside of each and every different pattern of colors. And the whole green and gold aspect kind of looks like outstanding outputs. But I really do like this one, and I think it kind of deserves the number 3 spot because it has such a shine to it, and it has more verticality. And I think overall the design of it looks pretty darn awesome indeed. But I just really can't outstand it. But I think overall the Lucky Camo is probably by far the most designed and well-made camo in Fortnite. Now, I normally call these camo because you're pretty familiar with me playing Call of Duty back in the day. But I really do like calling these camos for a reason though. But I really do like the Lucky Camo indeed. So the Lucky Camo comes in at the number 3 spot because of its design and the way it's patterned. So you, my friend, come in at the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be the Magma Camo. Now, being as the first animated camo that we've got for Fortnite, and I think this one looks pretty badass, and it's kind of got that volcanic lava effect on the weapon, and just the design of it looks pretty darn awesome because it's animated. It's got that fiery lava type effect, and the back of the weapon kind of gives off that verticality of melted down lava. Like every time it goes into cooldown, it kind of gives off that cooldown effect with the weapon, and I think it goes for every single weapon. It kind of even goes well with the boom bow in the game as of currently right now. But I think every single weapon slash vehicle, it looks pretty darn awesome with the Magma Camo. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad camo. I think it looks pretty darn awesome. Being as the first animated camo that we've got, I think this one looks outstanding, and it won't be the first to see an animated camo like this. So the Magma Camo comes in at the number 2 spot. And finally, at the number 1 spot of being the best wrap slash camo in Fortnite is going to be the Cuddle Hearts wrap. And I think this one looks like a perfectly good designed looking wrap. And I think overall, I just really love this one. And it kind of goes well with the Cuddle Team Leader. I kind of guess it goes well with every single bear skin it goes with, because it kind of gives off and shows the love to your enemies. And overall, I think it looks like a well-designed wrap. And the way you got this one is by using a Spore creator code in the Fortnite item store way back in March. And it could be anyone's Spore creator code. Like, it could be Flow Driver, it could be Ninja, it could be TSM, Myth, Tfue, or anyone else that you can think of. And I think overall, this one looks super awesome. And the only way you got this one is having a creator code in the Fortnite item store for a limited time only. And you would have got yourself this camo right here. And I think overall, this is one of the best looking ones in my entire life. And I think this will never be beaten by all means. But I think overall, the design and the broken hearts gives off the verticality of this weapon slash camo, and I think overall it just looks outstanding and well designed. So the Cuddle Hearts camo comes in at the number 1 spot.